So, risk mitigation is like having a fire extinguisher ready before the fire happens.
Exactly. We prepare in advance to reduce damage if something goes wrong.
Sarah, I was thinking about our last conversation on test planning, but now I realize there's something even scarier than a bad plan. Things that go wrong, even with a plan. Risks.
Welcome to the world of risk management. Every project, every product, even everyday life, risks are everywhere.
So how do testers deal with them? I mean, developers can fix bugs, but we can't just erase risks, right?
Exactly. We don't eliminate risks, we manage them. And that's where risk analysis and risk control come in.
Okay, walk me through it.
Let's start with the basics. A risk is a potential event or situation that could cause trouble. It's made up of two parts: likelihood, how probable is it that the risk will happen? Impact, how bad would it be if it did happen? The higher the risk level, the more seriously we need to take it.
Like crossing the street without looking, likelihood is high and impact is, well, not good.
Exactly. And in software testing, we focus on project risks and product risks.
Project risks sound like the things that make management nervous: budget cuts, missed deadlines, or team issues.
Spot on. Project risks affect the project schedule, resources, or scope. Think of delays in work product deliveries, miscommunication, or lack of skilled testers.
What about product risks?
Those are risks that affect the quality of the actual software, like missing functionality, security vulnerabilities, or performance issues. If these risks slip through, they can cause user dissatisfaction, financial losses, or even legal trouble.
So project risks affect how we build, and product risks affect what we build.
You got it. And managing these risks is crucial to avoiding nasty surprises.
So how do we figure out which risks to focus on?
Through risk identification and risk assessment. We identify risks using brainstorming sessions, interviews, or cause-effect diagrams. Then we assess them by categorizing, prioritizing, and deciding on ways to handle them.
And this influences our testing strategy, right?
Exactly. We decide what test levels to include, what test techniques to use, and how much effort to invest in different areas.
Like spending more time testing the payment system than the color scheme of a web page.
Now you're thinking like a tester.
So once we identify risks, we just hope they don't happen.
Not quite. We take control through risk mitigation and monitoring. Risk mitigation means actively working to reduce the impact or likelihood of risks. Monitoring means keeping an eye on risks as the project evolves.
And how do we mitigate risks?
Several ways. Assign experienced testers for critical risk areas. Ensure testing independence. Conduct reviews and static analysis. Use appropriate test techniques for different risks. Perform thorough regression testing.
So it's like having a fire extinguisher ready before the fire happens.
That's a great way to put it. We prepare in advance to reduce damage if something goes wrong.
This makes so much sense now. Risk management isn't about avoiding risks, it's about preparing for them.
Exactly, and in testing, a proactive approach saves time, money, and headaches.
Speaking of risks, I may have forgotten to check the weather forecast before biking here. And now it's pouring outside.
See, that's a classic example of poor risk planning. Test monitoring is tracking a project's heartbeat, making sure everything is on course.
And test control is like adjusting if something goes wrong.
Exactly. Observation and action go hand in hand.
Testtactix, upskill, innovate, succeed. Want to succeed in your QA journey? Subscribe for more engaging videos like this and take your QA skills to the next level.